What's up guys, welcome back to the Asbestos. My name is David and there's a lot we gotta talk about. Today I wanted to bring you the story behind the song The World Outside the Box. The idea comes from a film I highly recommend called Network.
I want you to get mad.
The title references outside-the-box thinking and how mass media devices are always box-shaped. The voice was inspired by Charles Chaplin's The Great Dictator and Elvis Presley's Jailhouse Rock.
It has come to me, a revelation.
The revelation I mentioned in the song is stepping away from the conflicts.
It's the killing, running, running.
Also, I'm neither a doomsayer nor a violent person. This is just a David versus Goliath message trying to empower the regular citizen. The moral behind the song is that you gotta come out with your own angle for things and not be biased or impulsive. How does it really affect you? Do you have to be a part of it? Like, where did you get that information from? Ever since we were brought into this world, we have been forced to take sides and never really had the chance to understand what we are fighting over. And education, even though it's completely necessary, it hasn't been able to target rational thinking. Therefore, the need for a leader who in most cases we feel represented emotionally but not logically.
Soldiers fight for freedom, a freedom to procrastinate. The media sells new leaders on the side to sides all over again.
Public opinion has been molded forcefully to a point where it's hard to say there's a difference between dictatorships and what we call democracy. Democracy states that people will rule by exercising power with elections. Public opinion is forged by mass media. Mass media sets an agenda on what they feel is newsworthy. They get their money from sponsors they need to keep happy. So basically, they get to choose what you know from the world, but only if it's gonna get them more money, regardless if their stories are true or not. Remember, mass media influences people. That's why they cost money in the first place. So what does this have to do with democracy? This is where we put our full hats on. You're only getting the illusion of freedom because you're choosing over a menu someone else planned. In the end, they will not cover stories that are not behind their interest or the interest of whoever is financing them.
8 groups control the American economy, not only because of their concentration of wealth, but through their strategic ownership of basic industries.
Of course I'm being conspiranoic, and if you add up the whole net neutrality thing, it makes you feel like some companies might get to choose what the world's most powerful country gets to know from the world. But there's hope in your judgment and rational decision making, of course. We need to make truth trend. And by truth I mean good content with valid arguments. And this is why I feel music should make a comeback. And I mean like when music actually meant something and didn't try to, just make money senselessly. This is where I want to end today's video because I don't want to nerd you out and I already have crappy lightnings. Wow. If you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe. I probably will be uploading more content related videos, and follow us on our social media to make sure you don't miss anything of this conspiracy theory. David out.